And here is the video review for the Generation Selects Autobot Lancer, the last of the fembots needed to create the Orthia Combiner, along with Elita 1, Moonracer, Firestar, and Greenlight. Orange and purple, two of the better colors, so there's some light orange detailing, some silver clearly here, and or maybe some silvery purple underneath. But that's about it. Same fembot mold, same little Cybertronian car. You get the Power of the Primes, hand, foot, Baby Bjorn for a Prime here, as well as her weapon, which doesn't peg in anywhere really. I mean, I guess you can kind of peg it in here in vehicle mode behind her head, but that doesn't really work. So yeah, nice colors, nice little design. Same fembot as always. So we just bring, well, actually it's not the same. She's a different character, but you know what I mean. Flip it up, flip her head. There's her new, she's got a newly molded head. I'll bring that up. Fold these panels back. Rotate this whole thing around at the waist and pop the cockpit up here onto her back. Bring it down, rotate the below the waist bit, flip down her feet, bring her arms down. Mold definitely seems to be showing its wear. It's a little loose in some spots. Maybe tightening some screws here on the thighs would help. But yeah, there she is. And then give her weapon. It's the same as, I think, Firestar's weapon? Or Moonracer's weapon. I can't remember which one came with the back end of that. And there she is as a fembot. Ball joint head, ball joint elbows and shoulders, ball joint hips, waist swivel, dual hinge knees, and of course the foot. And speaking of feet, she becomes the last foot, at least in my combiner version of it, for Orthia. So we'll go ahead and take her gun out and we'll turn her mostly back into a car. We'll fold this up like this, peg these together like that, bring this down, actually rotate this around like this, and then bring this down, and then we'll fold. Because for leg mode, actually, I'm going to flip this out too for leg mode. It doesn't go here like on the arm. You fold this up, use that dual hinge, fold this down, make sure this is snapped into place here. Like that. And then these little tabs right here go into the back of her legs. So just line that up like that. Oh, which way do we want? Yeah, fold this around like this. Go ahead, halfway through, go ahead and open this up, fold her head up like that. Close that up, fold these panels around, bring her arms back up. Basically kind of go back to vehicle mode here. Bring it down like that. Bring it down like that. Flip up the peg like this. Rotate this around. Make sure that stays pegged in. There we go, get it all squared away and latched together. So with this peg down here, peg, you can actually take her hand, peg it into the back of the foot for stability. And then, so the foot, it pegs in, it stays okay, and with the weight of the combiner, it will stay on, but the foot really doesn't want to, it's fairly loose and it rotates very easily, which causes some issues sometimes on the combiner, but whatever. Maybe rotate these around. Maybe that was part of the issue. It wasn't sitting flat. So there is the foot mode. We have already done the same thing. We didn't show it off in the video because it's all the same transformation. We've done the same thing with Greenlight here. And then we'll take Orthia, well, the rest of Orthia, who's already combined up here, and we'll attach them to the combiner here. Hopefully it will stay standing. And it did! Haha! Not super stable. Like, for some reason the weight keeps wanting to, like, again, because these aren't super tight, the weight keeps wanting to twist the legs and then cause the whole thing to flip over. And I don't know what is the weight difference. I don't know where it's going crazy, but it's driving me nuts. See, it keeps wanting to twist for some reason. Like, I'm not sure what the weight is, but it always wants to twist one direction or the other. Earlier it was twisting the other way, so I don't think I know. There we go. But anyway, now that they're connected, here is the full Orthia combiner. Now granted, this is with Siege Chromia attached as well. It's not an official mode like normally you'd have. Like I've turned the thighs around and the arms and the head in a different direction because normally this would be the front of the combiner, this jet pack back here. But hey, you go back on there, you dinkus. I don't know, whatever. And the way Chromia attaches is it's literally just she's hanging on. You can see it's not an official attachment point. She's literally just using her hands to hang on to Elita 1's guns. You just rotate those in, and then Chromia's hands are. That's all you do. You basically just from Chromia's robot mode, you fold her head in, you open the wheels out to the side, and then just kind of straighten the lower legs and fold them up to the side like this. Raise her arms up and fold her hands in, and then she just kind of hangs onto these guns, and you just arrange it so she stays there. It takes a little fiddling, so her leg stays up and all that. But that's it. There you go. That's how you attach her to the combine mode, and it actually looks pretty decent. Like having that blue breaks up a lot of the red on the combiner, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ladies all combined into one giant powerful combiner Orthia. It's cool to have it all done. I don't know how long I actually get to mess with it because my daughter is going to steal it. Actually, I offered it to her, but yeah, so this is probably going to go in her room with her Voltron. But there is, all completed, there is Orthia, the all-female combiner. Not the first all-female combiner, because there is also Pyromagna. Was Pyromagna the whole combiner? Or was Pyromagna just the main core of the combiner? Whatever. But yeah, there's Orthia. Six robots. You got Firestar, Chromia, Moonracer, Elita 1 is the core, Greenlight, and Lancer. Somebody asked, can you put RC in there too? Maybe you could make RC, Titans Return RC into a weapon of some sort. I don't know where you could even plug her in, but who knows.